God of War follows Kratos, a soldier whose fate is intertwined with Ares, the Greek mythological god of war. After 10 years of endless suffering and nightmares, Kratos must perform one final task to be free of his torment, kill Ares and become the greatest warrior in all of Sparta. God of War saw Kratos, a mortal warrior, set upon an epic quest to dethrone a god. But his journey did not end there. God of War saw Kratos, a mortal warrior, set upon an epic quest to dethrone a god. But his journey did not end there. In God of War 2, Kratos sits atop his Olympus throne, as the new god of war, far more ruthless than Ares ever was. To end his continued torment, Kratos must journey to the far reaches of the earth and defeat untold horrors and alter that which no mortal, or god has ever changed, his fate. God of War 2 sets an epic stage for a devastating mythological war to end all wars. In God of War 2, players retake the role of Kratos. Armed with the deadly blades and blistering rage, players are aided by new breathtaking magic and new brutal combat moves. The journey takes them through vividly striking environments where they are faced with a labyrinth of challenging puzzles and minigames intricately woven into the story. The violent world of Greek mythology comes to life in gory detail as Kratos encounters new mythical characters, and compete in epic boss battles in his quest. Unleash the power of the gods and embark on a merciless quest as Kratos, an ex-Spartan warrior driven to destroy Ares, the god of war. Armed with lethal double chain blades, Kratos must carve through mythology's darkest creatures including Medusa, Cyclops, the Hydra and more, while solving intricate puzzles in breathtaking environments. Driven by pure revenge, nothing can stop Kratos from achieving absolution. Set in the realm of Greek mythology, God of War, Ghost of Sparta is a single-player game that allows players to take on the powerful role of Spartan warrior Kratos. This new adventure picks up after God of War concludes, telling the story of Kratos' ascension to power as the God of War. In his quest to rid himself of the nightmares that haunt him, Kratos must embark on a journey that will reveal the origins of lost worlds, and finally answer long-awaited questions about his dark past. Armed with the deadly chained blades of chaos, he will have to overcome armies of mythological monsters, legions of undead soldiers, and amazingly dangerous and brutal landscapes throughout his merciless quest.
You will not succeed. Turn back.
Set in the realm of brutal Greek mythology, God of War 3 is a single-player game which allows players to take on the climatic role of the ex-Spartan warrior, Kratos, as he scales through the intimidating heights of Olympus and the dark depths of hell to seek revenge on those who have betrayed him. Armed with double-chained blades, and an array of new weapons and magic for this iteration of the trilogy, Kratos must take on mythology's darkest creatures while solving intricate puzzles throughout his merciless quest to destroy Olympus. Ascension is a prequel to the initial God of War. 6 months have elapsed since Kratos stood before the bodies of his wife and child, his hands stained with their blood, duped by Ares into killing the only people he ever loved. Vowing to avenge them, Kratos shattered the blood oath that bound him to Ares. Sentenced to an eternity chained within a prison for the living damned, Kratos battles insanity at the hands of the Furies. He will be tested as he seeks freedom, redemption for his sins, and the clarity to avenge his family. His vengeance against the gods of Olympus far behind him, Kratos now lives as a man in the lands of Norse gods and monsters. It is in this harsh, unforgiving world that he must fight to survive, and teach his son to do the same. As mentor and protector to a son determined to earn his respect, Kratos is faced with an unexpected opportunity to master the rage that has long defined him. Questioning the dark lineage he's passed on to his son, he hopes to make amends for the shortcomings of his past. Set within the untamed forests, mountains, and realms of Norse lore, God of War features a distinctly new setting with its own pantheon of creatures, monsters, and gods.
You gotta handle her special.
Kratos and his son Atreus face the oncoming Norse apocalypse, Ragnarok.
War is coming.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard?
Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared. Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found. Come in! What?
Moments of crisis. Panic does nothing.